Today I'm going to do a little bit different of a thing. I'm going to go to CEX and game, because it's been a long time since I've been into game, and I've got some interesting content in the works, and I'm going to do a bit of a proof of concept. It's not going to make sense to you guys for a little while yet, and it could take a little while before it comes to fruition. But I'm hoping it works, and if it does, it's going to be pretty cool, especially with some of the stuff that's coming around the corner. But yeah, I don't imagine I'm going to buy anything in game. I'm just going to explore how abysmal game has become. I don't know if I've got any... I'm trying to think, what games do I know have got old stickers on? Drakengard 2? That's got an old sticker on. That's Asda. Death by Degrees. It's weird how many games begin with a D. But is Death by Degrees going to be in here? Or is it going to be with Tekken? Because it's a Tekken game. Yeah. Death by Degrees. Where's that sticker from? No idea, but it's definitely not a game. I know I've got something in here somewhere. Destroy Humans 2? No, that's CEX. That's really weird that that's CEX. That's a Discs and Discs sticker again. I've got to have a game with games sticker on it in here somewhere. I refuse to believe I don't. I've got stickers from everyone. Weird. Anyway, the weather is being a little bit weird. It's not being very good. There appears to have been a break in the rain. So I'm going to head out now, while I still can. I may have spoken too soon about the weather letting up. It has not let up, it's still awful. In which case, you might see me next inside of game, because these cameras, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, very, very not waterproof. It's kind of the biggest downside. It's what I consider every day buying a GoPro Hero 16 or whatever they are, 13, whatever the newest GoPro is, and testing that instead. However, firm believer in success leaving clues, and like every vlogger on the planet, including multi-millionaires who have access to like multi-thousand-pound camera setups, they don't bother and they just use the little DJI Osmo that I'm using now. Like, the camera I'm using basically replaced so many people's entire camera setups. It's crazy, and it's like not that expensive compared to what they all use. Like guys like Yanamize, like actual millionaires, instead of using their big fancy ass cameras, switched to DJI Osmo Pockets. CarWow, again, actual millionaires, DJI Osmo Pockets. It's crazy. Oh dear. Well, let's go. Welcome to game, land of the toys and land of the e-waste. Oh lord, this is the extent of your PlayStation 5 section, and things are not even in that good of a condition. Look at that Street Fighter. It's naff. It's wrecked. Everything, it's strange. I haven't actually looked at the games in CX in a while, but even they're still pretty expensive. Like 25 quid there for Prince of Persia Lost Crown. I swear that's about 12 at CEX. And this is really it. This is really the extent of it. There's the charts here with stuff that's coming out or not already out or whatever. But like things like Borderlands and Metal Gear, I bet they just don't straight up have it. I remember last year when Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero came out, or Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, whatever, couldn't get it. Could not get it. They had the little case on the shop floor just like that, went in, day of release, and they said they never had any of it. The cases are just for display. I couldn't believe Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though. That's pretty cool. I swear there was a time when I was a kid where Yu-Gi-Oh disappeared from shops. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh kid than Pokemon. I loved both, but Yu-Gi-Oh was the preference. And I just remember at one point it just sort of, you couldn't buy them no more, or at least maybe just Waterstones. Anyway, now we're at CEX. Now we're back home. Granted, wasn't necessarily anything to buy today, or well, I think there might have been like a thing, but there was nothing major. But it's just, I don't know. I think this week's been a bit slow for CEX Stafford. I know that they're around the corner from their refurb. I think I was told that it begins on the 1st, and they're hoping to not close at all. By the time you guys see this video, it'll have been completely finished, so you don't even have to be concerned at all if you're... Because I do know that a lot of people do go, like, scouting via this video. Like, some people will choose... Or I think it might happen more so on TikTok, because TikTok is definitely a lot more up-to-date in terms of, like... If I record a video, it's probably posted within a day or two of being recorded. I'll film a thing and somebody's like, I'm going to go and buy that right now. And I'm like, oh, okay. And you guys over here probably can't quite do that because of the fact that I record these in advance It's always a little bit in advance. I'm hoping, the reason I do it so in advance, by the way, is because at the start of 2025, I didn't upload for what was basically months. And the reason for that was the awful weather. I was just recording far, far less videos and I couldn't keep up with the schedule. And my camera is not waterproof and the weather was abysmal. So it's not a win. So I'm trying to record as many videos as I possibly can over the course of the summer while the weather's still good. That way I can have them all just... That way I can still upload and not fall behind. You know, by the time the backlog is like exhausted, the weather should be improving again, and it'll just take some pressure off in terms of keeping up. Every YouTuber on the planet, by the way, bit of YouTuber behind the scenes, does typically down-regulate their content over the course of the winter. Not the winter, January onwards. Oh, there's Monster Hunter 3 there. That's an interesting one. I might get that. I didn't see that. I don't think that's on PlayStation. But yeah, what happens is that Q4, we all get paid loads more per view. It's just a thing. Q1, it goes to the bottom of the barrel. You will very rarely see your favorite YouTubers uploading like expensive to make videos in January. You'll see them uploading their expensive to make videos like November, December, when ad spends are way higher. Just keep an eye on that one when you think about it. By the time you see this video, it should be September. I just want you to think about that as we approach the winter and just watch your favorite content creators and how the budgets that they put into their videos increase because the return also increases. I think it's an interesting one to watch every year. Just behind the scenes things, you know? All right, next up, I'm going to Dreams Farm Foods, The Range in Dunelm, because we're doing some adulting. Because basically I want a new poof for my office. Ooh, Porsche. I've decided that one day I'm going to have an electric Porsche. I really like my car, and I'm going to drive it till it breaks, and then I'm getting an electric Porsche. That's my plan. Don't know why. Just seems like gonna have to have an electric car at some point. Don't want a Tesla. Porsche. See, this is the poof I've already got, but mine is knackered. And you can get beads to fill it, but it doesn't seem to want to open, and it seems like a lot of effort. Whereas 40 quid every 3 years is not that bad. But I don't know. Are there any other ones? Better ones? Not in here, I don't think. It's bloody massive in here. I don't know if I've ever been into a range before. Oh look, it's the Mona Lisa. If you put that on TikTok, they'd think that that was the original thing and that it costs, that you could... They don't understand the difference between having originals and, like, you know, the values of things. There's so many mirrors. That is a big bloody mirror, isn't it? My protein coke kale. Or everywhere else too at this rate. I'm going to take over the world with Code Kale. What am I actually here for? Oh yeah, poof. And freestanding lights. I decided I need one of them too. So I'm definitely in the wrong spot. Alrighty then, I got a couple of bags to show you guys because I actually went to CEX yesterday and didn't take my camera. I bought one thing. And because I bought one thing, I didn't necessarily deem it worthy of an entire video. So, let's go through the bags. Interestingly, the day before that, the haul from that day is still here too, with the Viking Battle for Asgard Collector's Edition, the Shadow of the Colossus, and Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. So there's that little mini haul. But we'll do yesterday's first. So, in this one, we have got Rune, Viking Warlord. No idea what this is. Going to guess by going out on a wild limb, bit of a God of War clone. Same era, same style, by the look of things. Could be kind of cool. Old school case as well, black case, you don't see those too frequently. But bought it because once again it fit my I've got a bit of a rule. Any game that looks like it doesn't appear very frequently as far as my eyes deceive it or perceive it, I will buy it. So yeah, and then today was an interesting one. I bought a pair of games, wrong bag. I need to bin some of these bags, there's so many of them. I brought a pair of games. Game number 1 was Heavy Rain for £1.50. I've never actually played it. I remember back when it came out, watching someone else play it all the way through though. And then along that same note, we got Beyond Two Souls, the not to be sold separately version. I don't know how common those are, but that's kind of cool. So they're the same developer, and something interesting to think about is that £1.50 each, so £3 for the pair, right? The HD remaster for the PlayStation 4 costs, I think, £15, something like that. Is it really going to look that much different? And does it really make that much of a difference with a game that's like this, where it's like an interactive story game? It's like the Until Dawn remake. Did that need to happen? I don't really know. But yeah, those were my videos from today. What else have I been doing? I've been productive. Seasoned my chicken. Seasoned all my chicken. Feel the need to show you my seasoned chicken. Just season it all in one go. You'll use less utensils. So, seasoned what's in the air fryer today, and then seasoned what's remainder. This is the most full my fridge has ever looked. I stocked it full the other day. Here's some weird stuff. I always get this from Asda when I park at Asda. Nacho cheese dip. It's vaguely yellow rather than orange this time, and I don't know why, and that's a little bit scary. Tastes the same, seems fine. Sure, I'm not going to die. And if I did, I'm getting real tired of talking to solicitors and stuff. It's been a couple of days since that last clip because I keep doing that. I'm having a lot of behind the scenes life stuff right now that I keep going, oh yeah, Christ, another week is gone. But I'm also having some behind the scenes social media-y cool stuff which should start coming to fruition rather soon. In fact, there was a delivery attempt made today on a very cool thing that I missed because I was out at the doctor's. Who, by the way, let me rant about that. So I don't much like phone calls. I'm a face-to-face talky kind of person. So I drive past my doctor's every time I go into town. So I'm like, I need to make an appointment. I'll just go and make an appointment in person because I ain't sitting behind the. We all know what it's like trying to make an appointment over the phone at a GP, right? So I go in. I'm like, can I make an appointment? And she genuinely said to me, this 60, 70-year-old woman. She goes, if we've got any. I nearly threw her through a wall. You know that one scene in The Incredibles? I could have done that to her, the bag of bones. Honestly, I was like, you've got one job. What are you for otherwise? Yeah, so there was that. If we've got one. Sick. Fantastic. What else? What else did I do today? I did loads of stuff. I donated some stuff to CEX. There are certain things that CEX don't buy that I still had and I just needed to get rid of. So excess posters and just I get as a content creator, I get sent a lot of crap, genuine crap. When you do gifted stuff, they often go, "You're not obliged to make a video about this if you don't like it." And I'm like, "Good, that's a good thing because sometimes it is crap." And off to CEX it goes if it can be. So I did that. Had to carry some heavy crap across town. What else did I do? Went somewhere else. I've done loads of errands today. Nothing but errands. And then I got home, spoke to the guys that I'm speaking to, and they were like, yeah, delivery attempt was made today. I'm like, bollocks. Anywho's, I think that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've just spotted all the hazes. I've got so many hazes. I've got a ridiculous amount of hazes. Bye-bye.